Hello. You will agree with me when I say that everything that you do is influenced by your energy. The quantity of work that you produce, the quality that you bring out, your own productivity, so much so that your relations are also dependent on your energy. Your own relation with yourself, your relation with people around you, and your relation with the work. Everything is influenced by your energy. And that is why it's important that you pay attention to your own energy at any given point of time. And there are ways to improve that energy. That's what is very important to understand. So let us understand in this video, what is it that you can start doing which influences your energy in a very positive way. The first one is your own thoughts. It has been proven that thoughts are nothing else but a form of energy. And the kind of thoughts that you have are going to influence what happens inside your body. Your thoughts leads to variety of secretions inside your body, and they influence your energy in the positive way or in the negative way. Another way to look at it is your thoughts travel at a certain frequency, and after traveling so much, they ultimately come back to you, bringing back the same energy which you had emitted. So that is why you must start paying attention to your thoughts. Understand what are your thought patterns and also start finding ways to change your thoughts. One of the examples that I can give is start changing your language to change the quality of your thoughts. Start changing the visuals, pictures that you tend to see in your mind. That is what will help you to start changing your thoughts. That is why the vision board becomes so important to have in our life. So pay attention to your thoughts. The second important thing that you need to pay attention to is the company that you have. When you are in the company of people, obviously there is conversation which is going on. You need to start paying attention to what are the topics which are being discussed. And after leaving that space of conversation, how are you feeling at that point of time? That is something that you must start paying attention to. Whether you feel energized after ending a conversation or you feel a little drained after that conversation. That is what is going to help you to decide which are the right people for your company, which help in raising your energy. That is the way you need to look at it. Third important point is the music. Ask yourself, what is the kind of music that you resonate with? You must understand whatever kind of music that you listen to, whether it is instrumental or vocal, it either raises your energy or lowers it. It may be true that because of certain situations and events in your life, you may be listening to music which ends up lowering your energy and you are not even aware of it. What is again important to understand is if you keep on listening to that music repetitively, it is going to affect your energy big time in the long run. That is why listen to that music once in a while to appreciate it, but do not stay connected to it. Do not bring it to your mind again and again, because that's going to have its repercussions. Next important point is what you watch. As I mentioned about listening to music, same is true for your eyes. What is the kind of information that you allow to go through your eyes to your mind and to your brain? That is also going to have an impact on your energy. Let me just give you an example. On TV, there are a variety of movies that come. What are the kind of movies that you watch? Are you watching too much of violence? Are you watching too much of humor? All that is going to have an impact on what is the kind of energy that you experience. As it is said about the media, the news channels, why is it recommended that you must not listen to that media too much? Because it's going to have an impact on what continues to go on in your mind. I recall an experience that my mother used to say on certain mornings that she was not able to sleep well. What could be the reason? We used to inquire. And the reason that used to turn up many times was the news that she listened to the last evening, that had an impact on her energy throughout the night and she was not able to sleep well. That is why be watchful as to what do you allow to travel through your eyes to your mind. Next important point is the environment. By environment, I mean the surroundings that you live in, the surroundings that you work in. Is there enough cleanliness there? Are you quite organized in terms of your work? That is what is going to have an impact on your energy. Just let's take an example that you are not organized, which means that if you have to search for something, you will have to devote quite a bit of your time to search for that, either a paper or a file or whatever it be. So that is what is going to have an impact on how you feel at the end of that experience. That is why you need to be very careful that you keep yourself organized and work in a very hygienic and clean environment. Not for nothing it is said, the environment that you work in is going to have an influence on how your mind feels at a particular point of time. The next point is choice of words, communication. Words also have power. You must have come across this quite a number of times. Let me just give you an example. For any situation, I use a word problem or I use a word challenge. Do you think they are going to have a different impact on whosoever listens to them? Obviously, it's going to have. That is why I always recommend that you must start working on your vocabulary. You start empowering your vocabulary with words which uplift others, which encourage others, which make you feel positive. That is why choice of words becomes very important in terms of your own energy. And the last thought that I'm sharing is, which again I practice, I recommend a lot, is practice of gratitude. Gratitude immediately uplifts you. I heard from one of my teachers that disturbance and gratitude cannot coexist. If you're feeling disturbed at any given point of time, which means your energy is low, immediately bring in some practice of gratitude. Just recall at that time, what are you thankful for? And that list always is endless, as I always say. So bring in gratitude at that moment and you will notice your disturbance starts dissipating and you start feeling better about yourself. Your energy shifts. So these are the 7 areas that you must look at constantly so that your energy remains at a higher level and you are able to do your best towards the goals that you want to achieve, towards the aspirations that you have. Let me quickly mention what are these 7 points. First one is your thoughts. Second one, your company. Third one, the music that you listen to. Fourth one, what you watch. Next one was the environment. Then the choice of words. And the last thought that I shared was gratitude. Start practicing, start paying attention to these 7 areas and you will notice your energy always remains at a level which is supporting you. And even when it dips, you will know what to do to bring a shift in your own energy level. I wish you all the best and I'll meet you in my next video. Stay safe, stay healthy.